Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nossos programas oferecem vários idiomas. Acesse suprememastertv.com/schedule.
हमारे कार्यक्रम पेश किए जाते कई भाषाओं में कृपया देखें suprememastertv.com/schedule。
我们的节目提供多种语言，请看 suprememastertv.com/schedule。
Rancangan kami menawarkan banyak bahasa. Sila kunjungi suprememastertv.com/katapan-schedule.
برامجنا متوفرة بالعديد من اللغات. يرجى زيارة suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com/schedule
รายการของเรามีให้หลายภาษาโปรดดู suprememastertv.com/schedule
Hey, you guys should not eat too many sweet, okay?
Yes.
Eat fruit instead. Eat sometime okay, but a bite or two may be okay now and then, but sweet, you know already that they destroy vitamin in your body, yeah?
Yes.
And also no good for the brain.
Please continue watching to find out more.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English with subtitles in Arabic. Alasis, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, and Thai. 歡喜問候仁慈嘅觀眾，我係小善，嚟自進步嘅香港，親切嘅香港人民，獻給你愛心嘅祝禱。香港由260個美麗嘅島嶼組成，呢個地名源自香港南區嘅香港仔，翻譯過嚟就係芳香嘅港口。其靈感嚟自在該地交易嘅芳香木料同芬香。香港居倫敦、紐約同新加坡之後，係世界第4大金融中心。香港擁有世界最自由嘅貿易市場，國際貿易喺其經濟上扮演咗最重要嘅角色。維多利亞港係最繁忙嘅國際海港之一，亦被視為世界上最佳天然港口之一。聰慧嘅觀眾，我哋有幸為你簡短介紹無可限量嘅香港，祝願你嘅生活充滿靈性嘅福佑。青海無上師30多年嚟以神聖嘅教理照亮世界，呢位完全開悟嘅名師傳授觀音法門，幫助渴望嘅求道者即刻開悟，一世解脫。所有開悟嘅名師都修觀音法門，如佛陀、孔子、古魯勒納克、耶穌基督、老子、主灰斯拿、摩訶比羅。先知穆罕默德祝他平安，還有很多。 強調我哋只要時時想念上帝，為他人無私奉獻，遵循宇宙嘅律法，將達到人類最高嘅果位，了悟嚟到地球嘅目的。青海無上師慈悲為懷，係非凡嘅在世典範，經常援助難民、街友、災民同有需要嘅人，給予物資同經濟援助，以愛心撫慰他們。青海無上師表示，深深感謝至愛嘅上帝多年嚟嘅恩賜，給予能力，略盡綿薄，為苦難嘅同胞提供物質方面嘅援助，撫慰並支持他們，且能力行慈善，將上帝嘅愛與慈悲傳給他真愛嘅兒女。青海無上師獲得各組織、團體、政府、媒體同各界人士嘅支持同愛戴，並獲他們頒予許多嘅獎項，例如2006年故事和平獎，此獎等同於東方嘅諾貝爾和平獎；1994年嘅世界精神領袖獎；2008年嘅摩訶比羅獎；2月22日同10月25日被定為青海日、美國榮譽公民等等。他卓越嘅人道善行，多年嚟獲頒無數嘅獎項，獲得世人無數嘅讚譽。由於篇幅同時間有限，請恕我哋無法列出許多其他獎項同榮譽。致力為動物發聲嘅青海無上師提倡和平愛心嘅植物飲食，他更許下宏願，希望人類醒悟，眾生皆神聖，締造和平輝煌嘅純素世界，動物同人類共存共榮。他以各種方式倡導純素生活，例如廣發傳單，你也可以選擇這樣的生活；開設愛家、國際純素餐廳、純素食品公司、純素皮草產品同無上師電視台。他也經常呼籲 政府和媒體領袖，並參加氣候變遷視訊會議。無論世人是否醒覺，其努力影響世人自具，喚醒人們選擇善待動物嘅生活，並奉行慈悲之道，天下才能永久太平，救地球免於氣候變遷及天災。青海無上師多年嚟足跡遍佈全球，從美國到非洲、歐洲到大洋洲，對大眾同佢嘅徒弟講經開示數百場，闡釋各種靈性嘅主題。今日我哋有幸為你播出一場精闢嘅電話會議，主題為師徒之間節目吃蔬果已獲得最佳健康二集之一，2018年8月23日以英語開始。
You guys should not eat too many sweets, okay?
Yes.
Eat fruit instead. Eat sometime okay, but a bite or two may be okay now and then, but it's sweet, you know already, that they destroy vitamin in your body, yeah?
Yes.
And also no good for the brain, huh?
Yes, Master.
Not because it's freely available yet that you should indulge in it. If the brain doesn't function well, then you don't work well, okay?
Yes, Master.
So when I know that I cannot work, there was just a few days I had to stop and rest. I was really, really worried. I was really worried because if I cannot continue working, then what to do? You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And recently, it's been too busy that I could not even do retreat. I have to soon, not because of the problem, of my physical problem, but because I have to, okay? Have to. Not for myself, not because of this problem. I'm feeling better, some day better, some days not. I guess the stress hit me, then it comes back, or it gets worse, or it doesn't recover well. And that makes me worry, okay?
Oh, Master.
And this right now is very necessary. This TV right now is very necessary to keep the world afloat. It's not just the TV, it's the loving energy that is carried with it, okay? Yes. But even then, we have to put it in order. We have to put it in a way that people understand and that people can assimilate and digest. We have to put it in perfect order so people can accept it. We have to represent truth, beauty, and virtues, yeah? These three has to combine in our shows, every show, so that people will assimilate it easily and digest it and make it into real quality and incorporate it into their lives. Understand me? Huh?
Yes, Master.
It's not just the news, it's not just all the other preparation, color, scenery, but the hosts are important as well. She should be the carrier of positive energy that is imparted to her before she is shown into the world. She's not only her, she carries the loving, positive energy that I want to impart to her before she goes on air. So she has to combine all this as well, yeah? Beauty not just only on the inside, has to be outside too, especially on TV. Radio, it doesn't matter, but not on TV, okay? We cannot show the world like that. That's why I'm not strict. I'm just honest and truthful and straightforward. Got that?
Yes.
You never see me giving false flattery to anyone, have you?
No, Master.
No matter who he or she is, I will not praise or flatter them, because that is false. That is fake. Also, it's bad for that person, meaning you give him poison. When he's not good, you tell him he's good. That means you're poisoning him. Not just you, but everyone else. I would not give poison. The medicine, we say in Vietnam, the bitter pills will heal your sickness. Pills are bitter, but your illness needs them to be cured. Similarly, straight words are not pleasant to the ears, but they will heal your mental and spiritual defect.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, okay. Meaning something missing, something not full, something not complete, yeah? Defects, right? Okay. So mental and physical, even spiritual defects. All right. So don't mind, huh? When people say harsh word to you, you should say thank you. But when people flatter you or tell you good things, sweet things, you should be careful, okay?
Yes.
Even if it's real, it is something to consider whether or not you deserve it and whether or not it will inflate your ego, which is very, very dangerous. You understand me?
Yes.
You have to be careful. These things are to be taken in humility and gratefulness to God's grace, to heaven's blessing, not to yourself. Got that?
Yes, Master.
Because your brain is limited. Your mind is troublesome. Only through God's grace, heaven's blessing, that you could be able to do the work well, without hindrance or with little obstacles. Do you understand?
Yes, Master.
Nothing we do, gods do. Yeah? The goddesses do. Heavens do. Always. Okay? Otherwise, if your ego is inflated, you will be in trouble anytime. And we cannot serve others if our ego is too high, because we would think in a different way. The ego makes us think in a very negative way, in a destructive way, or at least obstructive way. It's not smoothly flowing, and then we will make mistakes. Maybe small mistakes, okay, but big mistakes are troublesome, not to ourselves only, but to the world, to the people that we mean to serve well. Capisci?
Yes, Master.
Tomorrow I won't be available anymore for maybe a few days or 1 week. I see how I have to go. I'm getting older, you see what I mean?
Yes.
So the physical body has not as big resistance as when we were younger. The body is the body. The mind also is the mind, and the brain is the brain. The highest soul has to make use of all this in order to work for the world, to help the people, or to have all beings in this world. It's just that the brain is not superior. The body is not made of iron or cement, huh? Even irons and cement are destructible by different elements. Even iron and stone are slowly, gradually damaged or ruined or completely disappear with time, with the elements such as water. Even water, soft water, can ruin the iron over time and can ruin or make the stone disappear. Not to talk about our body. It's not made of stone or iron. So too much work, too much stress, of course, will cause the body and the brain or even the mind to be a little less functionable, or maybe even not functionable. So take care that you eat what's good for the body and the mind also, huh?
Yes, Master.
Sweet and sugar, as you know very well, we have shown on our TV, they are not very conducive to our beings, even though it gives us a rush sometimes of excitement or just pleasing the palate for a few minutes. But it's not a very conducive substance for the wellness of our physical functioning. You know, right?
Yes, Master.
Okay. In the beginning, it might be difficult, or because these food they make you addicted, but you reduce them. okay? Reduce until finally when you don't have it, then you just eat fruit and you forget about it. You forget about the craving. And if you eat well, then you don't have the craving for food that much. You have to eat good food and eat until you're full, you're satisfied. Then you don't crave for sweet. Because I myself notice if I don't eat well, if I don't have enough time to prepare good food for myself, then I also crave for sweetness, and that is no good. And I guess lately, because I work too hard, I forget my own nutritional care, and I ate some of the sweet or maybe instant noodles. These are no good at all. That too often. And that also make me physically less well, yeah. So I cut that out. So I have more fruit instead. And it works well. You guys try that, okay?
Yes, Master.
And have a blender if you need. If some of you need the blender so you can put things inside that you like, order from the kitchen, fruits, vegetables, put them all together and drink it quickly before the chocolate. So maybe you won't crave for it that much. Got that?
Yes, Master.
And before the meal, if you feel better that way, then you drink more of this raw stuff, okay?
Yes.
This you can do in your kitchen.
Yes, we have it.
And then whenever you want, you just put it, just a normal blender, okay? You don't have to make juice out of it. Just make it all into a mushy kind of a drink, then you just drink it, huh?
Yes.
Then you also have this fiber as well. Because if juice alone and you eat other things, then you don't have enough fiber to cleanse out the residues in your system. Got that?
Yes, Master.
And you put the green vegetable, especially green, good for the brain, okay? And even squash, pumpkin, you eat raw also, okay? But you can't eat raw, so you put it in the blender together with some green vegetable, or do some research on internet and help all of us, okay?
Yes, Master.
有福嘅觀眾，感謝你收睇今日師徒之間節目，吃蔬果以獲得最佳健康。請鎖定無上師電視台，觀賞更多正面嘅節目。接下嚟焦點新聞後，將播出智慧之語，回憶蘇格拉底摘錄論正義二集之2。願你嘅義行永久在人們心中留下正面嘅影響。Blessed viewers, thank you for joining us for today's program entitled Eating Fruit and Vegetables for Optimum Health on Between Master and Disciples. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more positive programming. Coming up next is From the Memorable Thought of Socrates on Justice, Part 2 of 2, on Words of Wisdom, right after noteworthy news. May your significant deeds leave lasting positive footprints on people's minds.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.